Well, Secretary Clinton, like most former nominees to the political party, continue to speak out. I think she has every right to give her observations and her insights, and perhaps she's referring to the high turnover of staff positions at the White House, according to the Brookings Institute, 48% turnover, and of course 6 cabinet positions. So perhaps she's just commenting like everyone else on some of the turmoil we saw in the last couple of weeks.
Do you think she understands that she's insulting half the country who voted for Donald Trump?
Well, look, yesterday President Trump was speaking to the national media and others. He had 3 foreign leaders, and he referred to her as crooked Hillary. I would hope that we would find more civility and talk about the issues that we agree on or issues that we agree to disagree on. But name-calling, finger-pointing, all of that is not what I think we should be doing right now. This is a very critical moment for his presidency, and I think he needs to focus on filling those cabinet positions that look unstable and focus on, as we talked about earlier, the tariffs and this thing with China.
So here we are moving into an important point in the cycle, which is the midterm elections, Donna, and you've got Hillary Clinton continuing to look back at what happened, why she lost, and she's blaming everybody for it. As a Democrat, do you want her to step out of the way to clear the way for voters to understand what the Democrats are about going into these important elections in November?
You know, like we have Secretary Clinton, we have former President Obama, Vice President Joe Biden, who was up in Wisconsin. Democrats took a very important state Supreme Court position yesterday in Wisconsin. And for the first time in perhaps 2 cycles, we have the win behind us. And I think we're going to have a wonderful midterm election. But we have to stay focused, have a positive message for the American people, focus on the economy that works for everyone, and not focus on personalities alone.
But that's what I'm saying, Donna. What is the focus of the party? I mean, Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker is warning, actually, just what you're saying, that a blue wave may be coming, is what Scott Walker said after the Democratic-backed candidate won that seat in the state Supreme Court by double digits. And yet we continue to see, you know, pointing fingers, you know, resist, 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 and no platform. So is there a message that the Democrats have going into the midterms? I don't hear it.
I hear it every day. I hear it with the volume of candidates. We have a great wealth of candidates who are running across the country. Remember, only 2 states have held their so-called primary. We have many more states to come, and a lot of new voices, new faces, fresh blood. And the message, I think, will be very clear. It's going to be a message that embodies the economy that we believe must work for every American, not just the top 10%. It's going to be a message of inclusion. We're going to talk about education. We're going to talk about health care. There's no question. You see what's happening in Oklahoma and Kentucky. We want to make education the forefront of our agenda as well. I think we're going to have a great year because Democrats are going to be talking about those bread and butter issues that most Americans care about.
Yeah, look, I think you make a great point, but you're not the chairman of the DNC anymore.
Hell,
Tom Perez
I know, Marietta.
Okay?
I'm hanging out with you in the morning.
And he's all about resist, resist, resist. So I think you're right about education, but we'll see if it actually materializes going into November.